gold protected well.
The story of Fowler's Bluff is that a pirate, Jean Lafitte, sailed up the Suwannee River, buried 3 boxes. He never got a chance to reclaim those treasures.
In 1888, an old man, dying, came up to a sawmill in southern Georgia.
And supposedly, he was the cabin boy that had lived at that time and carried the knowledge with him.
And Baird kind of took him in and healed him and saw to his needs on his deathbed. And he handed Baird a map of treasure.
He decides that the map is legitimate, decides to go to Fowler's Bluff and do some digging.
Legend says that from that point on, he didn't have to worry about money ever again. He went on to develop and own the south end of what we call Gainesville, Florida now.
We're here in Gainesville, Florida, in front of the beautiful McKinsey home. As a building contractor, I'm going to go inside and try to pick out some of the areas that just don't seem right.
My job is to look at things from an illusionary standpoint and find things hidden in plain sight. Hopefully, it'll lead to treasure maps, treasure, or secret spaces.
Let's go inside. Okay, the first thing we got is this fireplace that the owner was talking about. She's definitely right. I mean, it does not fit with the rest of the motif of the other fireplaces.
Well, when we first got here today, we looked through the entire house and tried to find some areas that we thought were, if you will, not quite right.
Well, James, this looks like the spot we're going in. Where the heck is this cistern thing?
Good stuff, man, good stuff. Dan, we've moved up to the top floor, the Louisa suite.
Right.
This is the one where the homeowner said was a little creepy. A prime example of how a space like this can be utilized is the Diary of Anne Frank. If you were to take a dresser or a hutch and place it in front of this room, from the outside coming in, you'd never know that this room was here. It gives you another way in or out.
I'm just curious about this area over here. And we've got some baseboard here that's loose. I don't know what that could be, but look at that. And then also, look at how loose that is. I mean, this whole thing comes along, you know? First thing I notice here, James, is that there's actually some lath boards on the back side of this wall, which is kind of weird.
What's that little shiny bit that we're seeing right over here?
Shiny thing right there?
This is a mock-up of the fireplace that we saw at the Sweetwater Branch Inn. It's not as grand and as lovely as that one, but it is, in fact, the exact same size as the one there. And I wanted to use modern materials and sort of a modern latching technique to show how we could conceal something in a fireplace like this today. If you turn the newel, this is a latch.
Clever.
Yeah, you like that?
I do. As we jump in, the first thing I'm noticing is the fact that it's got a pretty decent current to it. Visibility is almost none initially, and you got debris that's just coming down river.
We didn't expect to find anything as far as an item of value, let's say. I didn't really expect to find any gold coins or anything like that. The main thing was to find the remnants, if there was a remnant of the coffer system.
Some bones, however, not sure on that last one because it's got a fresh cut at the end of it.
Ooh.
See how that's cut off sharp like that?
Yeah.
So it's been sawed. It was close to the coffer system, which the wooden coffer system is a bunch of this stuff.
Everyone's talking about a box of gold and so on and so forth. So as I'm kind of scouring the bottom by braille, I feel a box.
Found a box in the sand. Not sure what this is, but here it goes.